It's not yet too late for you to learn how to be persistent, because by now you must have realized that success is closely related to being persistent. For you to master how to be persistent, set your mind to expect no's, set your mind to expect rejections, resistances, always. The key word here is always. Never ever expect on your first attempt to get successful at anything. I'm introducing a way for you to learn how to be persistent, and I'll have to give it a name so that it can be easy for us to talk about it, think about it, and use it. And this method is called the persistometer. Set a persistence tally for every attempt that you make. A persistence tally looks like this. It has a name over here of the person that you want to contact, and then on the other side you have the meters or the tally. Each time you make an attempt on this person to convince them either to buy your idea, your product, or your service, or your talent, or your passion, or anything, always cross it out. If you try the first time and maybe they do not agree yet, just cross the first tally. Move on to the second, cross it again to the third, fourth, and fifth, and do this until you are able to convince that person. Doing this opens your mind for rejections, meaning you're not going to expect them to agree to your demands at once. It actually makes you free. You become free because you expect the rejections, the resistances, and the no's. The no's are not going to shock you. Rather, you're going to embrace the no's, because when you approach that person for the first time and you write their name over here, and then you draw, let's say, these tallies, these ticks, you draw 10 of them, it means that you expect to keep on reaching out to them more than once. In fact, 10 times. Do this until you get your success, or until it's logical enough for you to retreat. Remember, retreat is not a bad thing. You can always retreat. The opposite of being persistent is, of course, not being persistent. This is expecting to do something once and get the results that you want. If you keep on doing this, you're always going to stop at the first attempt. In fact, you're going to get addicted to this, because you're going to feel some temporary relief, some form of pleasure after you abandon something because it was a bit difficult. So it's a temporary relief, because at the end you're still not going to get what you wanted. Your goals are still going to be unachieved. This is the same pleasure that addicts get when they are high, because they feel that pleasure after they abandon the toughness of reality. So there is only one solution, and that solution is to train yourself to be persistent.